Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Craftmas. Before we begin today's episode, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the other ones that are coming up soon. But today we're going to be making a pine cone frosted kind of wreath. And you're probably just thinking to yourself, a wreath? Isn't that your third wreath? It is. Okay, I'm running out of ideas. I'm doing 25 days. It's too hard. But yes, it's the third one, but this one's a nice one, so bear with us. Yeah, so if you've seen any of my other wreath videos, it's a very similar process. So I've done the bauble one, they're both behind us there, a bauble one and a ribbon one. And it's a very similar process. All you need is your polystyrene wreath. You need some pine cones and some hot glue, and we're just going to glue these all around the edges of the wreath. And you're just going to keep going and going and going. And this one isn't as frustrating as the bauble one. It's probably about the same kind of level as the ribbon one. Because these are quite big, it doesn't take as long and it's not as kind of tedious as the bauble one. The dreaded bauble one. But no, it's not too bad, and I think the results are really nice as well. But I will say this, that I find pine cones don't kind of adhere with hot glue as well as other things. They seem to be a little bit more difficult, so you have to give them a little bit more time and use a little bit more glue as well. But you just want to keep going around and around. Obviously make sure you go around the outside as well as the inside, and use a different kind of array of sized pine cones and whatnot. I have actually got a few pine trees outside that give some pine cones off them, but there weren't enough, so I've bought some on Amazon. And you can buy pine cones on Amazon, which is quite surprising. Actually, it's not quite surprising because you can pretty much buy anything off Amazon. But you can probably buy them off eBay and stuff like that, or even maybe your local garden centre, you could probably find some. Or just go to your local park and pick some up off the ground. And yeah, you're basically going to keep going around and around until the entire thing is covered with pine cones. And then once you finish that, you'll have obviously a wreath of pine cones. But it was a bit too kind of boring and a bit bland, so I wanted to zhuzh it up a little bit. And I was trying to figure out what I could do to it to make it look just a little bit more exciting. And I thought, what I'll do is I'll paint kind of over the surface of it and give it a frosted look. So once you've done that, you want to take it outside, once you finish the whole thing, take it outside and apply a thin layer of spray paint. Now I use Montana spray paint, which is a really, really good brand of spray paint. It's this stuff here. It's really, really good, and you can get it in gloss or matte, and I used this, I think I used this exact one, this ancient white in gloss. They're really, really good spray paints. I've used them for years. And what I did was I just created a really thin layer. I didn't go too kind of crazy with it, but you could do loads of different colours if you wanted to. You could create quite a funky one, but I just added kind of a little dusting over the surface. I didn't go too far kind of into the sides or anything like that. And I think it looks really nice. It just adds a little bit more of a kind of festive look to it. Because before it just looked a bit too brown, a bit too boring, a bit too kind of mundane. And you could probably even add some like maybe glitter or some what's that stuff called? But yeah, you could even go crazy with kind of different colours, add some berries or like plants and ivies and ribbons and all sorts of stuff to it, but I just liked it quite simple and plain, and I think it looks pretty decent. But what we'll do is we'll hang this one up with the other two we've got in the studio. We've got quite a collection now, and yeah, and see how it looks. Yes, but hopefully you enjoyed day 18 of Craftmas. I know it's a bit of a repeat, but at least I spaced them out. If you did enjoy this one, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's still another 7 days of Craftmas to go, and you don't want to miss any of the others. I've got some really, really great ideas coming up too. So hopefully you'll enjoy them. But I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye!